So let us discuss the president. He is the head of the state and supervises overall the functions of the country and the political institutions. But the president is not elected by the people, but this is a specific election that is held for the post of the president. A candidate standing for president post get majority of votes from the members of parliament, that means MPs, member of parliament. They win the election. So the votes of the MPs and MLAs make a decisive power into the presidential post. The powers of the president. What are the main powers of the president? All governmental activities take place in the name of the president, because he is the president of the nation, means above the state, above the prime minister. So the major policy decision of government issued in the name of the president. Major appointments, especially in the Supreme Court, is provided by the president. International treaties are made on the name of the president. Supreme commander of the defense force exercise all the powers only on the advice of the council of ministers. The president can only appoint the prime minister by his own. Discuss the judiciary. As we know, the judiciary has a gradation: Supreme Court and the highest, high courts, district courts, and courts at the local level. So who can approach the judiciary? The disputes are maintained and settled between the citizens of the country, and the disputes between the states, disputes between the state and center, all these disputes are taken into the judiciary and settled there. So what is the primary duty of this particular judiciary? What is the speciality of this judiciary? India has an integrated judicial system. So the Supreme Court that controls the actions of the whole courts and judicial administrative system in India. So the decisions and judgment provided in the Supreme Court also bind to the whole lower courts, and the courts are independent entity, and can be say they are appointed by the President of India on advice of the Prime Minister and in consultation with the Chief Justice. Especially we are discussing about the justice in the Supreme Court and High Courts. The judge can be removed only as in the process of an impeachment. That means a 2/3 majority of votes to be given for the removal of particular judge from his position with the consent in parliament. So what are the powers of the judiciary? The prime duty of judiciary to interpret the constitution, but when they identified another important power, that is the judiciary has the duty of judicial review. That means if any actions of executive in contrary with the constitution can be questioned and reviewed by the judiciary. The Supreme Court of India also can rule the core basic principle of constitution and cannot be changed by the parliament. So anyone can also approach the court not to have a public interest litigation. So when anyone find that the public interest is hurt by the actions of the government, can apply. Is called the public interest litigation.